Orlando, Florida, and the campus of UCF. The Knights are ready to rock in the stadium, already bouncing as these fans have been preparing since early this morning. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Oklahoma State Cowboys taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Knights will put total effort to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cowboys offense will have the ball first. It's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week, you can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. This time it's complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Caught behind the line. It's Chester. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Slings it downfield. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Zips it out to his man. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Cowboys line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Working the big fella to the corner. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range. It's 3rd and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up 1st and goal.
He'll set up to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So an 82-yard drive there. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So UCF's offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point, and I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Takes it from the gun on third down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
He'll call for the fair catch here. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Picks up the first down, still moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Hawkins. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. Can't get him to the ground. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Set to advance on the football.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can... Turning it on to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Knights, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go. Now the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. It's complete. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold on.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking to throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Blasted as he lets it go. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. to pass. It's Hawkins. They're setting up the screen. And a little bit of breathing room after that gain. He's out of bounds at the 11. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, he's got a chance. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
Was complete.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on second down. The give on the inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Cowboys come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Here's the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Oh, they're after him. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Firing deep. It's complete. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Knights!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. It's complete. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Cowboys are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in. It's Chester.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times, those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good match.
Breaks into the open. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Got his man. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The Cowboys trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Back's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Throws to the tight end. He's got it. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Running into the open space. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Knights back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Direct snap. Runs through the tackle.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The Knights kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Rides the back on the option, the give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man on the right. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And the Cowboys have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Fires to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. They'll run the screen. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Makes a connection. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The Cowboys moving quickly to the line. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Caught over the middle. It's Chester. That should be the final play of the first half. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando.
And the Cowboys will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Complete to start this drive.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll run play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
Right on the money. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Quickly complete. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. Punt is on its way. He's got it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Chester. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Knights will punt this one away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Leaves it with the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 after the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. He turns that loose down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The kick is on its way. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Creates a little space. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Escapes trouble. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the 2nd half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Knights will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Back open in the middle.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll test the right side. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. To throw, it's Hawkins. Under fire. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Iowa has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. And we don't always see this from this group. They're up by 24 over Oregon. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have big...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Knights want to move quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt teams 6 times tonight. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Off play action on first down. Finds his tight end. And he's still running after the move. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Handoff to the lone back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now on the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Finds a seam. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, UCF! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Got a man, it's Chester. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. It's a draw. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Unloads to the right. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Spins away from the defense. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Got his man.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll pull it down. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Finds a spot in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. The play-action fake. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. And the veteran presence is obvious for this senior behind center. Their passing game has been simply outstanding the entire game. They put it in the end zone, and they will get your attention with the numbers they put up. Looking downfield is Hawkins. Nice move there. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. He's got his man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. It's on target and complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw it. Under fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Chester. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play, it's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cowboys started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Pulls it and fires to the left. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on third down. Quarterback looks for a little space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cowboys! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. Stop short. They'll bring him down at the 1. He just couldn't get it in.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pocket breaking down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Unloads it left. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. And into the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys! You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond. They
were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement to get some points.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback on the keeper. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Fears the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Knights are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Robinson. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught close to the marker. It's Robinson. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They'll throw it from the red zone. Grab near the sticks. It's Lee. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. He wants to throw it again. Touchdown, UCF! Fitted in the window for the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Okay.